Hey, what is up, everyone? Good morning. Welcome back. Yeah, shake off the rust here. It's been a minute. Hope everyone is good. You had a wonderful holiday. Make sure you're saying what's up as you come in this morning. I haven't even looked at the charts in 2 weeks, guys, so I'm really seeing all this for the first time along with y'all. Looks like we did exactly what I thought. Just kind of drifted higher. Actually got to a new all-time high. Wow. Anyway, let's put our levels on the chart. Good morning, Bill. Hey, James. Hey, Michael. Good morning. Looks like we have an unbroken low right here. We'll put that on the chart. This low might come into play here. That one too. So, all right, we got our levels. Not really expecting a massive day in the market. Institutions still probably taking the rest of the year off. We only got a couple days here. Shortened trading week. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm trying to remember if we have any. I don't think we even have any news today. Yeah, pending home sales at 10 a.m. And we do have FOMC meeting minutes tomorrow. Don't know that it's going to do much before the holiday, but you never know. Got just a few minutes before the open, 2.5 to be exact. I'm assuming that this downtrend is played out for now. Already very slow action, not a whole lot of bars printed overnight. But 40 seconds, we'll see what happens when the market opens. You know, hey, maybe we'll get a surprise and we'll get some actual volume going on. Stranger things have happened. There's the bell. Let's see what's up. Initially playing this downtrend as played out. Already have a close outside of the channel and a new low. We'll see if a new uptrend can form. If we get a rejection of the EMA and we continue working downwards, we may have a larger downtrend on our hands. Which is actually what it looks like on NQ. Looks like a larger downtrend. So I would actually be interested in a short if we get a bearish bar at the 21 here. Decent bearish bar on ES, but I think it's wise to still continue to treat this as if the downtrend is done. Perhaps a bearish bar. If we do get one and then we push below the EMA, we can consider the short. Again, I think this looks a lot better on NQ if it all happens. Good morning, David. Hey, Julian. Poopolis. That's quite the name. I'm not on a time-based chart, my friend. Take a look at the top of the screen there. You can see what chart I'm using. Over on ES, this uptrend looks like it's played out, right? This little move up here. Got to push up. Got the close outside of the channel. Got the new high. So we would expect the bears to take back over and push down. For that reason, this does look better on NQ because we're expecting the same thing. Just NQ is just in a nicer downtrend, and we would expect that second push to a new low. And we're not getting that push down. Anna, good morning. Joanne, good morning. What's up to you? Noxterium asking the question that gets asked literally every day. So tune in. I'm going to make a video about that. Man, what a push up here. Gotta respect that for sure. We're coming up on this key level. We'll see if the market can break above that. And, but however, look at this move up. Very vertical, already looks like an overshoot. So this may be a buying climax there. We would expect likely a sharp correction to the downside. So there's just really no solid structure just yet. Hope everyone's good. Who traded the holidays? Did anyone try to trade this last week? Already it's looking like this week may have been better to stay away, keep vacationing. It's gonna be a short week anyway, so We'll see what tomorrow brings. But if we continue with lackluster price action, probably call it early tomorrow. Wait till the new year. Getting that correction back to the 21. Just like we would suspect on such a vertical move that has an overshoot of that channel. All right, now we're back at the 21. If this holds, we can consider a long, but we need to wait for extra confirmation because of the overshoot. When you get the overshoot of a channel, again, that usually leads to a sharp correction, sometimes even a complete reversal. So because of that, we're going to not take the initial setup here, which normally would take that second test, the EMA, second entry, but we'll have to wait for an additional higher low here. It is a nice looking bar though. That bullish bar on the 21 there. See if we can get a higher low. And already looks like this is not holding. We got to push below the 21. NQ's kind of floating up in the stratosphere. Hasn't even made it back to the EMA. This is just pretty rough price action to trade so far. Another nice bullish bar potentially here. I still think I need to wait until we get a higher low. That overshoot's just a little too sketch. If this bar looks really good, I could take it, but it doesn't. And there you go. 21 EMA is not holding. That overshoot is leading to a reversal, as often happens. And we're back in the realm for considering a short, except, what do you know? Another overshoot. So just like we had this move up, that overshot the top of the channel. Now we have this move down, that overshot the bottom of the channel. So when you get this overshoot up here, it is likely to get a correction to the downside. Get this overshoot down here, it's likely to lead to a correction to the upside. Terrible, terrible price action right now, guys. Again, we can consider a short. We need that extra confirmation though because of that overshoot. And we do have, again, that news release here, 10 a.m. Good morning, Purpose. This downtrend still looks legit. We had an immediate rejection off the EMA and a new low made. Looks pretty good there on NQ2. We'll continue to be patient and see which trend starts to get wow, can't even think of the word. Starts to get confirmed. That's it. It's been a minute, guys. All right, I took some time off for the holidays. I'm still a little foggy. I'm in a pumpkin pie haze right now. We're back to the 21. If we get a nice second entry short, I will consider taking it. No solid signal bar there. Downtrend may be played out at this point. This price action is just... I don't even have a word for it, guys. It kind of looks like this downtrend may be played out, right? So we had this move down, close outside of the channel right here, and then a new low. We would expect the market to bounce if we get a nice double higher low. I'll take that for a long. What do you know? We're getting that bounce right on schedule. now we don't have any trends in play. Market is going back and forth above and below the EMA. We have not broken the overnight low, nor the overnight high, nor yesterday's low. No key levels really have been challenged. And we got news in 5 minutes, so we'll have to at least wait 5 minutes before we do anything. Trading Archetype has asked, said, I have great discipline. What has helped me to get there? Good question. Just necessity, man. When you realize that if you don't have discipline, you lose, then it's just it's simply a choice. It's the same thing as like, why do you eat vegetables? Because you do. You know you want to be healthy. You know it's good for you. You may not like them. You just do it. Why do you wake up in the morning and go to work? Because that's the only way you're gonna get to work, right? Discipline is the only way that you're going to actually be successful in trading. So it's not like an optional thing. That is the only way that you can do this. That's the only way you're going to make money. So either do it or you don't. I wish there was some magical formula or some like trick to it, but there really isn't. There's no trick to waking up to your alarm in the morning. You just make a choice and you just do it. Potential little short opportunity here, but we don't have a trend in play. Man, I really like this bar. It's very tempting, but we don't have anything in play. We got news in a couple minutes. So we must resist the urge. Another push to a new low. In Q, I'm not even really sure what trend is in play here. If it was that little skinny downtrend, it looks like it's about to be played out. And we got the news coming up in about 30 seconds. We would expect ES to bounce here. Of course, the news can completely screw that up. And it looks like this news not going to do anything. Pending home sales quite a bit higher than what was forecasted. Market doesn't care one bit. Not a great sign for the day, guys, not gonna lie. Well, with that, our one potential catalyst for the day, not looking like it's gonna do much. And honestly, if this price action continues for the day, I may take tomorrow off too. Maybe we have a short session on Wednesday, but it's a bank holiday, so there's really no reason to trade it anyway. Another rejection off the EMA and gingerly making a new low. Waiting for the next market move. There's no reason to try to pick a direction here. We have not gone anywhere since the open. Not even on that news. Not even on the one thing that had the chance to move us. If we break the overnight low, this may may start to turn into something interesting. As a matter of fact, kind of already looks like perhaps like a spike in channel formation, which often happens with vertical moves. You get this initial spike in a direction, like right here, and then more of a gradual move down from there. It's one potential I'm looking at. But even with that, kind of looks like it's overshooting the bottom. And NQ doesn't really look like it has any of those patterns. It's just looks like the downtrend is done. We're waiting for a bounce, but not a whole lot of conviction either way. NQ getting close to the overnight low, as is the S&P. That will be the level to watch there, guys. If we break through this or not with today's price action, I would imagine that if we do poke through the bottom of that, it is likely to be a trap. McLeese asking if will I look at gold? Sure, why not? We're not doing anything else. McLeese saying it's past its ATR, so it may get a nice reversal. You cannot think like that. That is such a trap. There is no reason to go long on gold. This looks like a for sure downtrend. Could it reverse? Yeah, it could, but that's not how trading works. You don't want to just, it's not like regular life with what goes down must go up, or what comes up must go down. This can keep going down. With trading, you got to think of it the opposite way. Meaning if it's gone down a lot, it'll probably continue to go down a lot. Institutions are selling this. And so they're likely to keep selling this. Yeah, there's no reason to go long here. Matter of fact, I'd be looking for a short as we pull back. This is the most likely scenario. Pull back, get an entry in here, go to a new low. Not trading advice. Just talking probabilities. S&P, very close to that level. Again, we will wait and see what happens here. We do not want to guess that this is going to either hold or be broken. We're going to get confirmation one way or the other. If this breaks through and a pullback holds, awesome. We're looking to short. If this bounces and we get a higher low and we're going up, great. We're looking to go long, but we need to wait for one of those two scenarios to happen around here. Come on, baby. Let's get something going in the market. Jeez Louise. Getting a little bounce before we have completely touched the level. All right, we have a little uptrend in play. Bouncing off the key level. If we can hold above the 21 EMA, we can consider a long. Those are big ifs, though. Not had much conviction from either side. NQ and ES doing the same thing here. A little bit of a bounce. I'm going to test out a long here on this move up. Just as practice. Not confirmed strategy here. I'm testing some things out. A pretty nice bounce off that general key level area. Going long on the notion that we will at least have a second leg of this little move up. Watching ES closely though, as it is pulling back to the EMA. Need to see that EMA hold. It's a pretty decent bearish bar there. If it holds though, we can consider taking a long. No other trends in play besides this little uptrend. The bearish bar looks like it may get some follow through though. Back on NQ, looking to trail the stop. Didn't like this move. We already have a break outside of the channel. So I'm not willing to let this reverse on me. If we can get a push up here, that's great. If not, we'll just take the paper cut. Paper cut it is. Holding the EMA for now, which is kind of surprising on ES after that big bearish bar. Hope you guys are doing good out there. Yeah, if you're clicking a lot of buttons in this price action, you need to set some New Year's resolutions. There is not much clickable here. Volume is atrocious, and do not expect that to change today. Uptrend will likely have one more little push up here. Maybe we'll get a reversal back down, but yeah, I'm not going to give today too much more time, honestly, guys. If this price action continues, it's not really worth wasting our time on, and we may be better to wait until the new year. Maybe Friday the 2nd. Even better would be Monday the 5th. Jockey says, surely Nasdaq will sweep the low before bouncing up or reversing. Not necessarily. There are no absolutes in trading. It's actually quite common to have this kind of bounce that ends up being support. We can see something like this. It just basically forms a big range here. Blackout TV, thank you. Appreciate it. Little uptrend is played out on NQ as well. Move up, close that side of the channel, new high. If we get a really nice bearish bar in here, I might take it for a short. Lenny, thank you. Appreciate that. It's good trading with y'all as well. Wish we had something, some more interesting price action, but it is what it is, and you can't force your will on the market. If the market's not moving, then we ought not to be moving as well. Blackout, it is not a time frame at all. It is a tick chart. Still getting that push up. No sign of the bears at all, really. Again, if we get a really strong bearish hammer, I will consider a short, but as of right now, we're not getting that. One thing is for sure, though, we are not going to have a trend day today. TradingView wants 200 a month for tick charts. I suggest you don't pay 200 a month for tick charts. Get it on NinjaTrader. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to head over to Discord for the duration of this session. I don't know how long that's going to be. We'll hope for some better price action, but so far this is looking like a very skippable day, which we should have anticipated, right? It's Monday, still in the holiday, shortened trading week. There's really no reason the institutions would be putting on big positions and trying to move the market in these last 2 days of the year. So anyway, thanks so much for hanging out with me, guys. Appreciate y'all. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you back tomorrow morning. Maybe. I don't know. Depends on the price action, right? Depends on if today is a complete sleeper. Hey, we have a little bearish bar on Nasdaq, actually. Real quick, I might take this scalp if this closes good. Just looking for a little bit of a move down towards the EMA. Again, we'll see how this bar closes. Come on, close here, close here, close here. Let's go. Need it to go back to its low. Not happening. All right, well, never mind on that. Just stay tuned on the schedule, guys, if I'm going to be here tomorrow or not. I may wait till the new year. We'll see. But yeah, thanks again, everybody. Have a great day.